You claim France's position towards German reunification and the end of the Cold War has been persistently misinterpreted in existing sources and literature. What mistakes have scholars and authors made in interpreting France's position during this period of transition?
Well, I think the first mistake was a conceptual one. They believe that basically realism triumphed and that there was no way France could not be opposed to such a huge challenge. The perspective of having a huge unified Germany in Europe could only be of concern to the French. And therefore, the French could only try to stop it or prevent it or slow it down. But this overlooks the fundamental factors that explain France's policy in that realm. And the fundamental factor is French-German relations. Since reconciliation was started in 1950 under Adenauer and Monet and Schuman, and then de Gaulle and Adenauer again. And under estimating that the importance of that, of the radically new character of Franco-German relations post-World War II, I think explains why people have made such mistakes in understanding France's role when it came to German unification itself.
How important was President Mitterrand in supporting German reunification rather than impeding it as the stereotypes maintain?
Yes. You have to understand that you have to use what historians call counterfactuals here, that is, what if? And ask the question, what if the French and Mitterrand had opposed German unification? Well, this would have meant a huge upheaval in European politics and in Franco-German relations. It would basically have been the end of Franco-German reconciliation, or at least Franco-German cooperation, the way it had been launched by Schuman and Adenauer in 1950. So it simply was not an option. So that's my counterfactual answer.
And finally, how did President Mitterrand's European agenda and personal vision of post-Cold War Europe affect France's actual policy stance towards reunification?
Mm-hmm. Well, in continuity with what we've just said, ever since the beginnings of Franco-German cooperation, the understanding between the two countries was that European unification would be the foremost contribution to solving the German question. Only by building Europe would you be able one day to reunify Germany and to embed Germany into Western institutions. So it was only natural that 40 years after that, when German unification became a real possibility, both Kohl and Mitterrand would come back to that formula and try to make a European Germany and not a German Europe.
Thank you.
Thank you.